That's mathematics pathways forward thinking. I'm a full professor of mathematics here at Texas Women's University in Texas, North Texas actually. And so you can see that I am most uh, I am most worried about students who are, lagging in terms, especially after the COVID. So I'm trying to my very best to check and see what we can do for them. So we understand that there are what we call uh, problems, especially if they go into STEM fields, right? So you can see here there is a big gap in terms of what we really need in of STEM job workers and what we call STEM, I would say, qualified. So I hope that we can improve our STEM majors education so that we can do this. And in fact, we have different mathematical pathways here. Of course, if you are a good math student or a good high school student, you can go directly to the university by just applying. And especially if you get AP calculus or something, you don't even have to take calculus. And there are some students who are not so good. After COVID, you can see that there is what we call a slowing down of the skills. And so we have to give them different pathways. And one of the things that we are doing here in Texas is the co-requisite remediation pathways. What that means that, if they did not pass the entrance exam, they go ahead and take what we call developmental mathematics. At the same time, co-rec, that means they go to algebra, for example, but they also get supplementation as co-rec. So that means if they pass both courses, they move on and get credit for the algebra. So what this means is, is calculus really a barrier or a bridge? I hope that it is a bridge, right? Why? Because, for example, I am from the Philippines, and I can see that, when I was a undergrad in the Philippines, math for me was like, yeah, it was difficult, but later it became a bridge for my success here in the US. So creating the pathways, and I would let's do this very quickly and saying that there's success in what we call enrollment. So there are students who would go into the statistical option where they go into business or whatever degree they're going to have that has more statistics. And there are some students who will have to do quantitative literacy. So you can see the increase there of enrollment at the same time success rate. And so let me move forward and say that, okay, placement is really important. And there are three things that I was planning to show in scenarios. Like, a student from high school would take what we call credit, extra credit, dual credit to college. So calculus, a high school student taking calculus, and then this student will have 4 credit hours towards calculus. But at the end of the day, this speeds up. In 3 years, the student will graduate with a STEM degree. So that's why we say STEM completion. So thank you. And I'm now going to give the floor 7 minutes to, as I said, Mamorel. Yeah.